I hate to break it to you, but Bloom products are not going to cure your bloating. All of these influencers all over TikTok talking about you should buy Bloom because it cures your bloating. No, it doesn't. Bloom does not cure bloating. Nothing's going to magically clear your bloating. I'm sorry, but Bloom is the biggest marketing scam out there, and I see all of these influencers promoting Bloom, and it's very annoying and misleading because I've seen so many people ask like their opinion on Bloom and everything, and I promise you it's the biggest scam. And if you're having bloating issues, you need to go to your doctor. You need to do a food sensitivity test. You can get an EGD done. You can do a stool sample. There's so many things to figure out why you're bloated, and I promise you, I work in healthcare. I promise you that Bloom is not going to cure your bloating, and please don't waste your money on Bloom products. It's not going to help you, and it's not going to cure your bloating. I'm sorry.
The biggest scam that I have ever fallen for was signing up for the TikTok beta fund and getting rid of my creator fund account. Like every time I think about it, I legitimately get so mad. I'm like, that was the stupidest thing I've ever done. Like with the creator fund, probably like in less than a year, I had made like $1,000 off the creator fund, which like if you're just a normal person creating videos for fun, like $1,000 is a nice trip for me to go on. Now with this stupid beta program, I've made literally like $17 in the past 6 months. And the biggest part of it is because you have to make your videos like exactly 3 minutes long, and no one's creating entertaining videos that are 3 minutes long unless you're already super popular or it's like just outlandishly entertaining, which is so hard to do.
People aren't gonna like this, but health insurance is not the biggest scam in the US. The biggest scam is the US healthcare system. Because think about it this way, if healthcare wasn't so crooked in the US, we wouldn't need health insurance. They literally force us to have health insurance because if we don't have it and we end up in the hospital, then that hospital could charge us $300,000 and we're stuck with the bill. Why do you think the #1 cause of bankruptcy in the United States is medical debt? Is that due to health insurance or the healthcare system? So we're being forced to pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars each month for insurance that won't pay until we've spent another $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on our deductible. Healthcare and insurance thrive off of one another. I agree, they both suck. But to get to the root of the problem, we can't just focus on insurance, we have to focus on healthcare. I'm an insurance agent. I agree, health insurance sucks, but I help you find the health insurance that sucks the least for you. And you need to come to my masterclass because open enrollment starts November 1st. That is health insurance season. That is the only time per year you can sign up for Obamacare. I teach you how to find the health insurance plans you actually like, the plans that have $200 copays for surgery, $350 copays for labor and delivery. And I show you the special website insurance agents use to make shopping for plans way easier and enrolling in plans 100 times faster. You can sign up in like 5 minutes. So go hit the link at the top of my page and I'll see you there.
College was literally designed to keep you poor. And so many people are starting to wake up to this, but so many still don't understand. I think it's funny how people will talk shit about courses, and I'm not going to promote my own here, but they talk shit about courses and people that are selling information about how to make money doing one particular thing. There's dropshipping courses, Amazon courses, trading courses, you name it, there's a course for everything. And a lot of people obviously make shitty courses, but 1 out of every 5 is probably an actual good course that's going to teach you things if you implement it. Whereas you go to college and you can get a course for $1,000, right? And a lot of people are like, oh my God, that's so much money. Yet the same people that are saying that's so much money are taking up $50,000, $60,000 in loans to get a college degree that is going to pay you less than what you paid to go to college. I mean, make it make sense. And a lot of people are like, well, it's a safe route. It makes sense. I have benefits at my job. I understand. I totally get it. I would say a majority of it just depends on how you were raised. But I know a lot of you guys follow me because you want more for yourself than just like the typical 9 to 5. And that starts with just going for it, bro. So many of you guys want something more but are afraid to just go for it. When I first started out, I didn't care really how I was making money as long as it wasn't unethical or immoral. I was going to try it. A lot of people are so analysis paralysis and get stuck on being like, well, what if it doesn't work? Well, what if this? What if that? You just got to try everything, throw everything at a wall and see what sticks. Because really, the only thing that you need is a little bit of money to free yourself. Like I quit my job when I had $4,000 and I was making like $2,000 a month because that's what paid my bills. That was enough. And then with all that time that I was saving by not going to my job, I learned how to make more money. Self-education. And a lot of people are like, well, my parents are paying for my college, should I still go? I mean, like, if you're okay with investing your most valuable thing, your time, and basically getting no return out of it, sure, go. But I have worked one-on-one with 2,500 people over the past 2 years, 3 years, and so many of them are college graduates who are like, I have no idea what I want to do with myself and I'm never going to use my degree. So I may seem a little biased, but I have great reason to be biased. One, because I've created millions of dollars for myself, and two, I've seen it countless times again where people go spend $100,000 in college and don't know what to do with themselves. So if you're stuck, you just got to try shit, bro. Moral of the message. And if you made it this long in the video, I teach people how to make money on TikTok. It's so easy. There's so many ways to make money on TikTok. I wasn't going to promote my course in this video, but it's literally getting people insane results and changing people's lives in a matter of weeks. So smack the link in my bio if you want to join that. But real talk, you're capable of anything.
What's a scam that has become so normalized that most people don't even realize it's a scam anymore? I'll go first. Finally going to that appointment that you made months ago to see that specialist and doctor because you've been feeling so shitty and you're just trying to get answers to your health problems, and you sit down, the doctor barely looks at you, spends 5 minutes with you, and then just writes you a bunch of prescriptions. When you ask them to figure out the reason that you're feeling so shitty all the time, they just suggest blood work and all these tests that end up coming back normal, and they have no answers for you except pills. This continues for years and you get absolutely nowhere with your health, and you're feeling worse and worse taking all these pills, yet you continue going back to the doctor.
Biggest scam in the wellness industry right now is everything that is saying that it's going to fix your bloat. I'm talking greens powders, colostrum, probiotics, bloat pills. I'm going to get into all of those in a second. You are an easy target, as was I, because if you are dealing with chronic bloat, it is the most frustrating thing. It can be confusing to figure out what the root cause is, and you're just desperate for it to go away so that you can feel better and you can look better. So they see that you're an easy target and they take advantage of that by promising their product as the magic, easy, quick fix solution and take your money. I'm not saying that all of these products don't have other benefits or can't help your gut in some ways, but they are not going to get rid of your bloat. It's misleading, and unfortunately, it is just not that simple. You are going to have to get to the root cause, and buying and trying all of these products is just going to leave you more frustrated, more confused, and you're wasting your money. First up is greens powders. They are highly processed, and there's absolutely no fiber in there. How do you think that they get all of those fruits and vegetables down to a powder? They have absolutely nothing to back up their claims that it's going to help with bloat. Some of them will throw probiotics in there as a marketing ploy, so you think that it's doing more to help your gut when in reality it hasn't been third-party tested or studied to know if it's actually efficacious. They don't even have the right source variety strains of probiotics to even help you. Colostrum being heavily marketed right now, especially by one particular brand that I have absolutely nothing against. I think it is a good product, but there's other good quality colostrum that's out there that is not as expensive. And I also don't think that this is going to cure your bloat. I think it has some other gut benefits and other health benefits for your immunity, but you are still going to have to get to the root cause. But in conjunction, this could help. Bloat pills, I personally have not discovered a single one that has actually worked for me. The only thing that I have found to have worked is Digestzymes, which are digestive enzymes by Designs for Health. I have no affiliation with this brand, but they have ox bile in it along with the enzymes. So it really is the only thing that I have found to actually help. But again, this is still not solving your bloat problem. It's kind of like a Band-Aid or something that you would take here and there if you're having a meal that you're struggling to digest. Probiotics, I'm a big proponent on the right probiotic, but unfortunately there's a lot of bullshit ones out there that either do not survive the trip to the large intestine, or they make health claims about the culture count, but they actually don't have a good variety or a variety at all of different strains. Probiotic alone is also not going to fix your bloat, but it could be healthy for your gut. Still depends on what you're dealing with, because certain conditions, certain probiotics or probiotics at all could make it worse. The ones that I know, love, trust, have used, and tried are Just Thrive, Seed, and Designs for Health has several. The bottom line here is while these supplements could provide you with some benefits and they're not getting to the actual root cause, so they're just a little bit misleading, and I want you to be aware of that. If you are not in a place where you can invest in gut testing or seeing a functional doctor or even seeing somebody like me, I have a free roadmap to holistic wellness that would be a great place to start. And I also have a gut-friendly grocery guide that is meant to be followed for a temporary amount of time while you are working on your healing.
You know what the biggest course scam is of all time? Literally college. So everyone loves to talk on TikTok about how, oh, that course is $5,000. He's a scammer or whatever. You're gonna get in 6 figures of debt and you're gonna get a piece of paper in return. I'm just saying, I bought a course that was around $4,000 and now I have a multitude of copywriting clients, so many 7-figure entrepreneurs in my circle, and I got paid $19,000 just directly profit from my marketing agency last month, all from learning off of that course that I bought. Honestly, it comes down to the person, not the course. Like, somebody can go to college and be really determined and get a good job. I'm not saying that's not possible, but what I'm also saying is if you buy knowledge and you are the kind of person that can implement it properly, you can go really far. You honestly just have to believe in yourself and show up and see the results. I don't even have my own course. I don't benefit from making this video, but if you want to get the same course that I bought to learn all these skills, it's in my bio. You can use it. Go ahead.
The biggest scam in the workforce industry is getting paid every 2 weeks. You're not even getting paid every 2 weeks for real. You're getting paid on the 3rd week. And sometimes it really be the 4th week because your check, you get paid on a Friday, but it don't get deposited until Monday. But back to the every 2 weeks thing, yeah, you're not even getting paid every 2 weeks for real. You work them 2 weeks, then the 3rd week on that Friday, they deposit your check. That's not getting paid every 2 weeks, that's getting paid every 3 weeks. The pay period is only 2 weeks, but you're getting paid every 3 weeks.
Let's talk about one of the beauty industry's biggest scams. That is freedom. Yeah, they sell us freedom all the time, right? Freedom to create your own schedule, freedom to work the hours that you want, freedom to take vacation whenever you want. However, if you are a salon or spa owner, you know that freedom is really the last thing that you ever truly feel. I mean, when we do get a so-called day off, our business brains are running 24/7. We are worried about checking our phone to make sure that we haven't missed a client call. We are busy checking our text and answering DMs and checking our email. And if you're an owner with a team, you're making sure that your team has showed up, making sure that you're able to get payroll done, making sure that you're pulling KPIs and benchmarks, setting up for team meetings. Those are the things that go through our brain on our so-called day off. We're running to get inventory. We're going to the bank. We're going to get other supplies that we need. It is constant 24/7 and it doesn't stop. But a real day off is when your business does not go through your brain at all. That's what a real day off is. Most of us, we block the books or we say that we're going to take the day off, and what happens? What happens? We still run our business every single second of every day, missing out on so many things that we don't even realize until we take a second to step back and actually look at it. And if you want time off to take a vacation, you better be working 2, 3, 4 times as hard before you leave, and then probably working even double once you get back, just so that you can recoup some of the money that you spent, and so that you can people please all of the clients that you weren't able to get in before you left or while you were gone. That's a huge part that most people don't see. They think that we're lucky to be business owners. They think that we're lucky to be able to work for ourselves, set our own schedules, do all the things, but they don't see that side. And I'm not saying that we're not blessed. We are absolutely blessed, but it's not as simple or as easy as everybody sees it to be. At the end of the day, most of us, we don't run our businesses. Our businesses run us. We tend to call that freedom, but I'm not really sure that that's what freedom looks like. This is the life that I lived for so many years before I finally realized that it had to stop, and there had to be a way to make my life better, to be able to be a business owner, to run a salon, to have a team of employees, and to enjoy time with my family, to enjoy real days off, to enjoy true vacations with my family, my loved ones, my friends, whatever it was. Guys, it is possible, but it takes a lot of system, a lot of structure, and a lot of work. So if you're out there and you feel this, like you never get a real day off, or this video just got you thinking, oh my gosh, I really don't ever have a true day off, Start setting your structure better. Start creating systems so that you can actually take a day off, because you deserve to run the business and not have the business run you.
Emissions testing might be the biggest scam, bro. Because what do you mean you could charge me $20? No, hey, no, look. All these cars, like $20 a pop, right? So I have to pay you to test my car to fit your regulations. Just make this shit free, bro. Like, I could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong.
Biggest scams in America. I'll go again. Stop renting. Buy a house. Be a homeowner. Yeah, okay. So what you want me to do is switch landlords. Let the bank be my landlord now. And also gain another landlord, property taxes. Come on.
You know what the biggest scam in the world is? I'm sitting here and I'm going through my credit card statement and I see that my wife got her nails done and her feet done, which is fine. I want her to do that stuff. This is nothing against her. But the nail salons are scamming the crap out of you women. $150 to get your nails done and your feet done? That is absolutely idiotic and insane. Once again, not saying this against my wife. Go get your nails done, go get your feet done. But the nail salon should be ashamed of themselves, charging $150 for nails and feet. I don't know. I think that's ridiculous. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think that's crazy.
You know a scam that everybody's just like rolling with and no one's paying attention to? Like, come on now. Like, this is a total scam. Mortgage insurance. Like, it doesn't even make sense. If I default on my mortgage, you could just take my house. That's how the law works. What do you need insurance for? No one pays attention to that. Like, the banks make money by giving you a mortgage, selling it to Wall Street as a mortgage-backed securities, and you pay interest every month. Then you add insurance on top of that. I know that guy, whoever created mortgage insurance, is a legend on Wall Street. I know they love him out there because that's insane.
Can we collectively agree as a society that college is the biggest scam going right now? Like, I understand, like, back in the 90s when everything was great and wonderful and you could get a degree for like $30,000 and come out making $35,000, and within a few years you could possibly pay that back. Well, some people could actually work a part-time job and pay for their college as they went through. But that now is completely unsustainable. But can we stop gaslighting our kids into thinking that this is the only opportunity they can make for their lives? There are so many other opportunities out there when you are 18 years old. You have energy, you have ambition, you have just youth on your side, that there's so much more that you can do than going sit and talking to a liberal professor, spew his hatred or whatever at you so that you can have a degree that's going to pay you $50,000 a year. We have to stop the madness.
Biggest scam of medical school ever is making us pay for fourth year. Let me explain. We have to pay for our own board exams, right? Okay, so if you're an MD student, that's one board exam. It's like, what, $800? If you're a DO student, that means you have to pay for 2 board exams. Okay, so that's already like $1,600. They don't even teach us anything in fourth year medical school. Okay, that's just for us to like figure out where we're going for residency, do our interviews and stuff. We're applying for residencies out of our pocket. And that can cost like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, depending on how many residency programs you apply to. We also have to pay for our own sub-Is, which means we have to pay for not just applying to that sub-I, but we also have to pay for the housing, the food, everything, relocating, all that stuff. Top it all off, we pay for our transportation for every single interview. By the way, we're not studying at all during this time period. We're literally just going on interviews, and then after in between interviews we're doing like a few rotations, which honestly we actually don't do anything during our fourth year rotations. The doctors let us leave after an hour when they find out that we're fourth years. On top of that, we're looking for our own vacations to schedule in between all of our rotations, and with all of our free time, more things that we're paying for. And the absolute last thing that I've noticed that some medical schools are doing, which is absolutely absurd, is making medical students pay for their own cap and gown.
You guys want to know what the biggest scam of 2025 is? I am seeing a huge influx of women, mums specifically, getting into digital products, digital marketing, reselling digital products or whatever the fuck it is, and using marketing techniques like, I have made £5,000 in 10 minutes while spending time with my children today, all because I am now a digital marketer, or because I'm selling this program, or have made money from this online bullshit. Knowing that that isn't true, knowing that they haven't actually made any or very much money from this course, program, or whatever it is that they're marketing, but very happy to market specifically at mums, vulnerable mums who probably can't afford to pay for something and it not work because they're on maternity leave, they've just had a child, they're struggling financially, and then they buy your products and they make no money from it. Why? Because it's bullshit, basically. It's sad that this is happening. I mean, I'm seeing it every freaking day. I can't believe people are buying into it. One, if you see anything online that says make £10,000 in 2 seconds, it is a scam. But it's just sad that it's coming from mums, 2 other mums.